least the Nerazim are safe now. I hope we will be able to rescue our brethren on Aiur soon.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Aiur. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Aiur of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
An Arudin, Shakuras.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements. Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Khala. You are Dark Templar.
First Aiur, and now Shakuras. All that we have held dear is crumbling around us. Despite this, we must press on. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Xel'Naga Keystone, which Zeratul Evasive warp!
Protoss vessel, this is Commander James Raynor. Artanis? Man, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps, an elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybrid leave them.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition the Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they've destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate Augustgrad.
We will ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Xel'Naga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Ire. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the De'ul, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings, unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
I do not make an assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
Greetings, Hierarch.
I have received word from our scouts. It seems Amon's forces are dividing to conquer separate parts of the sector at once.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, Augustgrad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them. This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Corps is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Corps leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
Vigilant. The central stabilizer is nearby. Securing it first will deliver us a staging ground to assault the other 4.
Durability calculations updated.
Commander, your construction vehicles can begin the repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Corps swings through this area.
I am detecting an electromagnetic weapon ahead. The pulse emanating from these devices will slowly damage our shields. But their Solarite reactors may be useful to us. Destroying these devices would be highly advised.
None shall break us.
Require more Vespene gas.
Adan Sayos. Eternally resolute. We shall shield this world. Your command is law. I have returned. Confirmed, I have returned. Transmit. Your command is law. The guard moves. So be it. For soon. Your command is law. The guard moves.
You require more Vespene gas.
Vengeance for ire. Vengeance for ire. We obey. And Aris Adari. Our day will come. Our light lives on. We obey. With pride. Eternally. Receiving. Give your word. And Aris Adari. So shall it be. We obey. Our light lives on. And Aris Adari. Eternally. As you say. None shall break us. Your command. Through perseverance. We obey.
Mobius Corps is mobilizing an attack against our Nexus point.
Rally our defenses.
As you say. Eternally.
Our pylon is under attack.
If possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our Nexus Point defend against enemy incursions.
I have returned. Receding. Engaging foe. Retribution awaits. With pride. Eternally. Glory through perseverance. Ire shall rise anew. With pride. There is no solace in exile. We obey. Eternally. So shall it be. With pride. We obey. As you say. And Aris Adari. Give your order. So shall it be. With pride. And Aris Adari. We obey. As you say. Our light lives on. With pride. We will atone. Ire shall rise anew. We obey. As you say.
You must construct additional pylons.
I have returned. Transmit. Ire shall rise. I am needed. Commencing. Confirmed. Mitoga. Retribution awaits.
My conjecture was correct. These Solarite reactors can be used to improve the Solar Core's energy output. I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
Our engaging foe. Eternal. As you say. With pride.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound.
Telegas.
Heads up. Looks like Mobius Core is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
Give your order. So shall it be. Our day will come. And Aris Adari. We obey. As you say. I have returned. Vengeance for ire. I have returned. Glory. I have returned. Our light lives on. And Aris Adari. With pride. So shall it be. We obey. As you say. With pride. There is no solace in exile. So shall it be. Eternally. Our light lives on. Glory through perseverance.
Warping aboard the Solarite reactor now.
We will atone. As you say. With pride. And Aris Adari. We obey. With pride. Make use of me. Noctai. Glory through perseverance. Give your order. Transmit. Ire shall rise anew. There is no solace. I serve the firstborn. I have returned. Vengeance for ire. I have returned. Our light lives on. Our day look. Glory through perseverance. And Aris Adari. There is no sun. Our day will come. Retribution await. Give your order. So shall it be. With pride. And Aris Adari. Our light lives on. Zok Taladoth, the aging folk. So shall it be. With pride. Retribution awaits. Awaiting instructions. Our day will come. We will atone. Give your order. Zok Talados. There is no solace in exile. And Aris Adari. As you say, we will atone. Glory through perseverance. There is no our day will come. With pride. Our light lives on. Awaiting instructions. Give your order. Glory through perseverance. Eternally. So shall it be. Give your order.
The final Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
Glory through perseverance. Get ourselves. Transmit. Commencing. Loktai. There is no solace in it. Our day will come. So shall it be. Make use of me. I shall rise anew. Our day will come. We obey. Our light lives on. Retribution awaits. Glory through perseverance.
A third stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Gotcha. Repairs underway.
We will atone.
Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Corps off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
We obey. Give your order. Retribution awaits. Input command. Ire shall rise anew. There is engaging foe in exile. Glory through perseverance. I am needed. Give
Our pylon is under attack.
I have returned.
You must construct.
I have returned. Ire, get our sons. Our day will come. Retribution awaits. There is no glory in perseverance.
Our pylon is under attack.
Engaging foe.
You must construct additional pylons.
I have returned. There is no solace in exile. Glory through perseverance. Receiving. Mitoga. Ire shall rise anew. As you see it forward. Give your order.
Durability calculations updated.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands. We must make haste.
Additional pylons.
I have returned. Engaging foe. I am needed. Etok. There is no solace in exile. Awaiting instructions. Retribution awaits. There is no solace in exile. Awaiting instructions. Our day will come. We obey. Glory through perseverance. As you, we will atone. Get our sights. Mitoga. Ire shall rise anew. Engaging foe. There is no solace in exile. Eternal.
Friend Raynor, Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Corps is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this one, partner. That's a hell of a thing your boys did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Core evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the keystone.
We shall not let them escape.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
It's looking bad, Artanis. A lot of dead people down there. We gotta take these bastards out.
What could have led these Terrans to come under Amon's thrall?
They were assigned to some top-secret details, running security at Dr. Narud's hybrid research labs. After Valerian re-established the government, the Mobius Foundation went dark. Last transmissions were chaotic, crazed. Next thing we know, the attack started.
Then Amon has turned them into his slaves. An army. They are dangerous, but they are only the start of the war to come.
You always were the optimistic sort.
Artanis.